Hey fellow Force users and fellow dragons, what is up? It's Jasmine, the AhsokaTanoFan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, it's time for another episode of House of the Dragon. Obviously the last episode definitely showed us a lot. We saw what happened to the crab feeder and that whole battle sequence between him and Daemon. Daemon basically took him on all by himself, along with the Valyrian people, without the help of King Viserys. And he was successful. That definitely could mean that that house will be loyal to him more so than they are loyal to King Viserys. We know that the king is perceived as weak by many because he doesn't really want to address the fact that there could be conflict. Instead, he'd rather just avoid it altogether and avoid war. Events like that battle sequence of last episode definitely put Daemon in a stronger position to take that throne in the end. Yeah, that whole scene was really well done, and you definitely were kind of rooting for Daemon there. We saw what happened with the hunt, Rhaenyra finding the white heart at the end, and we discussed what that could potentially mean, whether or not she's supposed to be royalty. I like the relationship between the king and Rhaenyra. They had a lot of good conversations last episode, and by the end, he was talking to her about marriage and basically gave her the option to choose who she wanted. So yeah, I still think somehow she's gonna end up with Sir Criston, but as one of you pointed out too, he can't get married, so we'll have to see how that would work out, but they definitely have a lot of chemistry together, the two of them. So who knows, right? Anything's possible. She could also get married to Daemon. This family obviously practices incest as well. But yeah, anyways, guys, great last episode. Let's fly into this episode and see what's in store for us. Oh, is that the necklace that Daemon gave her? They're talking to the king, or who are they? Or Rhaenyra? Oh, don't tell me, is she looking for potential suitors? I get the feeling that that's what's happening.
And tell me, Lord Dondarrion, did you think my great-grandmother is beautiful as they say?
Oh wait, did she just give...
The man is older than my
I was gonna
mother.
say, did she just shade him for his age? I think so.
Next.
I love that she doesn't put up with any BS. She's like, you're way too old for me, man. Oh my god, he's too young.
And now a child.
If chosen as your match, princess.
She has this smirk on her.
Princess has a dragon, you dumb cunt.
Hey, come on, Rhaenyra, stand up for him. They're being mean.
I don't like that one.
Craven.
Oh! Right there.
We're leaving.
Oh, did they just kill someone? Oh! Damn. Oh man, all that because he was talking shit.
How do you think he would take it?
How you rejected every suit his grace put before you, or how you abruptly ended the tour with 2 months remaining?
What are they looking at? The dragon? But
Take cover!
is that Daemon's dragon? What was that about? They're all gathering. Maybe he's just announcing that they're going to war? He's like, what are you doing back so early? Daemon! Whoa! And he's wearing a crown. Cut his hair. He walked right up to it. He gives no fucks.
The Triarchy, they name me King of the Narrow Sea.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that there is only one true king, your grace.
He's full of shit.
My crown and the stepstones are yours.
You gotta watch Daemon though, because he always puts on an act. Why are they looking at each other like that? Oh, that's actually so nice to see.
The realm owes you a great debt, brother.
I'm telling you, you gotta watch this guy though. You can't trust him. Otto is always watching from a distance.
Congratulations on your victory.
They have a discussion that needs to be had.
Perhaps Prince Daemon would care for a tour of the gallery.
Wait, wasn't Alicent pregnant the last time we saw her?
Those men and boys don't fawn over me. They only want my name in my Valyrian blood for their offspring. Imprisoned in a castle and made to squeeze out heirs.
I guess that's what she's going through now. No offense, my bad. She had a miscarriage, I bet you. Are they going to talk about it now?
How angry is he?
Maybe not.
I find I have few friends lately.
Aww. Yo, they need to explain what happened to that baby. Do they like each other? That's kind of messed up, but I feel like they do.
What do you want?
Only the comforts of home.
Sure you do.
More mature, perhaps.
More mature. She's liking you now.
Princess. Tinakson toilet gauso morgan costas.
Idena de Mario sut de la Sagan Costas. Abra sut vegit.
Nike nugo pradasmo brasilio dele.
Damn, why is he dissing his wife?
Una no hadarani a Picago ni seitax. En cos vuestros potilunda or.
Yajahi habijosa.
In part's true.
Would have to seek our own marriage pact.
Oh, they're gonna use Rhaenyra? Oh, shoot. No pressure. Are they gonna show us what happened with Alicent? Or she's with her newborn? Okay, there's the baby. She looks pretty miserable.
Sleep well, princess.
They're so cute, man. What's she looking at? Something missing? Hasn't been washed? Is someone there? Oh no, it's leading her to something. It's her theme song again in the background. Is she gonna run away? Oh, he left the note for her? Are they gonna go on a dragon ride or something? Oh man, if the king finds out about this. She's not bothered by any of it. Yeah, they must think she's a boy. Kind of reminds me of what Arya had to do when she left King's Landing.
Do you wish to know your death, child?
No. Is he still hurting? Oh, he's got all those sores.
And whose bum it might bear.
This is a play.
A girl! His heir!
Oh my god, is that supposed to be her?
But would she make a powerful...
He definitely likes her. Look how he's
or
looking
would
at
she
her.
be feeble? And a cock.
Oh my god. She's so cute.
4 copper street rat in King's Landing we pay for our pleasures. Hey, stop! Boy! Wait, I'll find him.
Oh my god. I wonder if she'll find out that Rhaenyra's gone. She better be careful still though.
Princess.
Oh my god. Hehe. Caught in 4K.
Enjoyed that, did you?
Damn, I kind of like them together. Is that messed up?
The king has requested your presence.
Uh-oh, is he not doing well? Are these nude acrobats? They are. Oh, that kind of presence. I kind of had a feeling. Oh my god! Just outed her like that? This is messed up for your uncle to take you here. Is he trying to get her inspired or something? Like, I don't get it.
What is this place?
Fucking is a pleasure, you see.
Oh my god, this is so weird. Are they gonna kiss? They are. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess they're gonna be married then.
Marriage is a duty. Yes, but that doesn't stop us from doing
how to feel about this. Well, in real life, they're not related. And I think she's older, right? But in the show, it feels a little weird. Oh, the king would be furious. They were definitely hinting at the two of them from the first episode, I think. He looks like he's holding back a bit, though. He's holding back. He's like, damn it, she's my niece. I can't. Did he just take off and leave her there? Look at his back. Damn. He's like, what? How did you?
My helmet.
She's making him come inside. Oh my god. Now that she's got a little taste of what Daemon showed her, she's just like flirtatious now. Go for what you want, girl. At the same time, this is so messed up because she's the princess and he's part of the King's Guard. Oh my god. So is this gonna happen right now? He looks like he's contemplating his whole life right now. Oh my god. But if he's not standing outside her door, he's gonna get busted. He's like, fuck it. Oh man. Just so against the rules. What if she gets pregnant? Oh man. Maybe she's just jeopardizing her own chance of marriage? Like, because if any of this gets out, then she won't be, I think, eligible for marriage, right? So, this could be all part of her plan. Oh boy. Oh, imagine if the king walked in on them. That would be horrible. OMG. Where did Daemon go? Oh no, I bet you Otto knows something. He's gonna find out something.
A messenger brings word from White Worm.
That they saw the princess? Oh, yeah, this kid. I knew it because they showed him get up and run right after she did. So he's gonna tell him that she came from a brothel. He went back to see his girl. He's hungover.
It only took me so far in this life.
There's that little boy, right? Oh my god, did he set her up? Did the two of them set Rhaenyra up so that she wouldn't be able to be heir or something? I feel like that's kind of what happened there. He's trying to figure out whether he should tell the king. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be horrible.
I have discomforting news.
Oh shit.
The sea snake.
Way worse than that.
I'm afraid it concerns the princess, my king.
He doesn't even know how to say it. Oh.
What has she done?
More like, who has she done?
Princess was spied last evening in a pleasure house.
Did the little boy actually see them together? Or Daemon must have just told him, I guess, maybe.
What behaviors?
He doesn't want to believe it.
Now speak it plainly.
In the bowels of a pleasure den.
He's really making him explain it. And Alicent's listening.
Coupling.
He doesn't look that phased though, or is he in disbelief? Yeah, it's disbelief.
Who is responsible for this gossip?
He's gonna kill them.
Awaiting your best chance to destroy her reputation.
I have no such intent, Your Grace.
I bet you do though.
Just get out.
Mm-mm.
Leave me. Once.
Well, he's definitely gonna confront her about it, but when it comes to his daughter, he is definitely the most protective. I think deep down he might know it's true. Oh my god, look at his fingers! They amputated two of his fingers. Oh boy, so is Alicent gonna go talk to her maybe? Yo, the way she's looking at him. I don't think he wants to.
I have a message from the Queen.
No. Rhaenyra's in some shit now. She's probably gonna try and warn her or give her a heads up.
My father has made some worrying allegations about you. Were you with your uncle?
He took me into the city for some fun.
Tell me the whole of it, Rhaenyra.
that you fucked Daemon in a pleasure house.
She can't even deny it. Look at the... See the look in her eyes? Ah, shit.
It did not happen.
He was told.
Told? Who made these claims to your father? We drank in a tavern.
She's gonna tell her the truth?
Several taverns.
Maybe not the full truth.
I was only a spectator. I didn't do anything.
So you did not.
Daemon never touched me. I swear this to you, upon the memory of my mother.
Oh no, she swore on her mom. Oh, Rhaenyra. Oh man, here's Daemon coming in. It's not gonna be good. That was pretty bad though. I think he definitely set her up. King's not even there. Guess he's coming. Is he gonna question him the same way Alicent questioned Rhaenyra?
My daughter.
I need to understand the charge before I can attempt to discredit it.
Oh my god, no. Damn. Good old sibling fight.
When we were Rhaenyra's age, we fucked our way through most of the brothels.
She is just a girl, your niece.
Better first experience be with me.
Oh my god, he's trying to get himself killed?
What lord will wed her now in this condition?
Who gives a fuck what some lord thinks? You are the dragon.
Yo, why does Daemon make me laugh?
I should disinherit her.
No.
Wed her to me. I want Rhaenyra. You'll return the House of the Dragon to its proper glory.
Oh, okay, so he did all that to set up a marriage between the two of them.
Go back to the Vale, Daemon.
And he's still sleeping on the ground. He's gonna have to have quite the conversation with Rhaenyra.
It is not in Rhaenyra's nature to be deceitful. I cannot say the same for your brother.
She's speaking up for her now, sticking up for her.
Rhaenyra is not innocent.
Only because Daemon tried to corrupt her. She swore to me that she remains a maiden, and I believe her.
Uh-oh. Where's Rhaenyra going to see the king? Well, Alicent definitely stuck up for her there. Remains to be seen whether the king's gonna choose to do what Alicent's saying or not. Oh, she looks nervous. Ah, shit. I'm so nervous for this conversation. Probably more nervous than she is.
That dagger.
I'm gonna say he put it there as a test for her. The last time he had this conversation with her, he announced that he was selecting her to be his heir.
The last of the...
Now I feel like it might be an opposite conversation.
Come the prince that was promised, and his will be the song of ice and fire.
Another Game of Thrones parallel. I think that's supposed to be Jon Snow, right? The prince type.
knowledge. It is larger than the throne. It is larger than you and your desires.
You've yet to ask me for the truth of what happened.
The truth does not matter, Rhaenyra. Only perception.
Were I born a man, I could bear Tim if I wanted.
You're right. But you were born a woman.
So you'll strip me of my titles and name Aegon in my stead.
I would, but it is mine to hold the realm together.
He's still gonna stand by, right?
You will wed Selene of Velaryon.
So I can be a remedy for your political headaches.
You are my political headache.
And what will you do about the vulture who perches upon your throne?
Otto?
Your hands.
Yeah.
Otto Hightower has served 2 kings loyally.
He wants Aegon to be named heir. I will do my duty as heir, and with Selene, but you must first do yours as king.
Oh, what's he gonna say to him? Is he gonna remove him from hand?
5 days.
Uh-oh. To leave?
My father was a hale and healthy warrior and dragon rider. 5 days later, my father lay dead.
It was a grim day.
It was a good day for you.
Oh, crap.
Jaehaerys named you hand in Balon's stead.
That's hardly how I viewed it, Your Grace.
You are the man that taught me how to be king.
Well, you honor me, Your Grace.
Wait to see what he has to say next.
How long did it take you to choose yourself over your king?
Man, this episode's all about accusations.
But Alicent, she was a calculated distraction.
Oh, man.
Your judgment has been compromised.
A loyal hand must tell his king a discomforting truth from time to time, Your Grace.
Man.
You were a faithful servant, Otto.
They're both being pretty convincing right now, actually. Oh, damn. Kind of feel for Otto a bit, but I think he is
I can
shady.
no longer trust your judgment.
Just like that. Damn. He did not see that coming. He doesn't even know how to process it. What is that? Is that for her to drink to make sure she's not pregnant or something?
I took great care in its preparation.
Yeah, I think it's like a... So in case she's pregnant,
Bare,
she'll miscarry.
Plus properly.
tea, princess.
Oh,
It will
crap.
rid you of any unwanted consequences.
So awkward, man. Everything that went on with Rhaenyra in this episode, man, that was just a lot. I don't exactly know what Daemon was planning, but I get the feeling that he was setting her up so that the king would be willing to wed her off to him, because I do think that he does have some sort of liking for her. That's just so messed up though. Like, man, that's your niece. But anyways, that's what the Targaryens do. Incest is regular for them. Kind of like what I've said before, you have to really keep your eye on Daemon because you never know what he's really thinking. I think Matt Smith just plays him so perfectly because he always has this kind of smirk and something in his eyes where you just don't really know what he's thinking. You might think that he's on your side, but then he'll just pull one over you. And that's kind of what he did when he defeated the crab feeder in the last episode. That's what he's doing now, putting on a show. I do feel he and Rhaenyra share a lot in common in the sense that they both don't really care much for tradition. You saw Daemon talking to the king about who would care what a lord thought of Rhaenyra even if she weren't a maiden. You know, who cares about tradition? When we were young, we did this. He does kind of seem like he cares about equal fairness and equal respect. He doesn't feel like women should be subject to rules that men aren't, and vice versa. And at the same time, Rhaenyra herself, she doesn't really want to follow tradition. She's made it clear from the get-go that getting married and having kids or heirs more specifically is not something that has interested her, especially after what happened to her mom. Ironically, the two of them are actually kind of similar. So if they were wed, they kind of, I think, would make a good couple. It looks like by the end there, she has agreed to wed Sir Laenor, I think they said, the sea snake's son, who we saw last episode. Rhaenyra disguising herself as a boy and going off with Daemon definitely reminded me of Arya, because we know what that happened to her. Her situation was obviously different. She had to flee, so that was her disguise. But I think the characters have a lot in common. Even Arya seeing the white horse from back in Game of Thrones, you could argue is kind of similar to Rhaenyra seeing the white hart from last episode. Yeah, both of them did not really want to follow tradition. You saw in this episode Rhaenyra get exposed to what the real world's like and to see people's perceptions of her. And that also kind of ties into what the king was saying at the end, which was that the truth doesn't matter, only people's perception of the truth. And the truth is, I think Rhaenyra is very wise, very observant, and probably would make a good queen, but it doesn't really matter if that's the truth because people perceive her a certain way. And you definitely saw that by some of the plays that she saw when she ran off with Daemon. So I think that was an eye-opening experience for her. And then of course there was definitely a theme of taking what you want this episode, which was demonstrated rather explicitly. As much as Daemon was talking about taking what you want in that literal sexual context, you could also argue that that relates to other things as well, such as the throne, for instance. Has Daemon been dropping subtle hints all along that he does in fact want the throne? And I think he also is talking about just living life the way you want to as well. Like I said, he doesn't care about tradition. He has a girl who is known as, the common whore. He doesn't care, or not so common whore, I guess he said this episode. He doesn't care. That's what he wants to do. He has a wife that he has, no love for, obviously, but he doesn't care. He's just not interested in her. He just faced the crab feeder head on without the king's help. He definitely is someone that just takes what he wants. I'm just curious to see again with what his goal is and where his ambition will lead him. We got to talk about the king dismissing Otto at the end there. That was crazy. You could definitely tell he didn't see it coming. His suspicions about Otto were probably correct. I think that he was kind of making slow and calculated moves to try and take the throne because he does perceive Viserys as weak to a certain degree. And this is something that Daemon tried to warn him about from the first episode, I believe it was, where he said that everybody in the small council, they all perceive him as weak. The king doing that not only shows that Otto was making these moves, but I think it also shows how much he stands by Rhaenyra. After everything that happened in the episode, he still stood by her, still wants her to be heir, and now he's following her advice with Otto and then dismissing him. And Otto, of course, wanted Aegon to be heir instead. So you can definitely tell Viserys truly stands by his daughter, which is nice to see. I wonder what the consequence of that could be though going forward. And did he make the right decision by dismissing Otto? I think we're led to believe that he did, but there's a lot that remains to be seen. How will Alicent feel about it? Will Otto seek any type of vengeance? Will he side with Daemon because he also banished Daemon? The king is kind of potentially making a lot of enemies here and cutting off a lot of people who were allies and now turning them into enemies. So what would happen if those enemies band together? Even I found their conversation, the king and Otto, was that foreshadowing the king's death? Because he did talk about how the previous king had died 5 days later and then Otto became hand so quickly. He put a lot of emphasis on 5 days during this episode. The sores seem to be growing on his body. So could we see the king pass away soon? Is his death imminent? Everything kind of seems to be crumbling around him just as his health is. It's kind of all happening at the same time. It seems as though every time he sits on the throne, it causes him a lot of ailments. The sores on his body, his gangrenous fingers, which we saw in this episode, were amputated. Just as literally sitting on the throne is harming him, is killing him. Everything that he's trying to do to protect the throne and the realm is as a result kind of causing the realm to crumble and become more unstable. I also like the conversations between Alicent and Rhaenyra this episode. It was nice to kind of see them becoming friends again. Their relationship was a lot more like how it was in the very beginning. They both talked about essentially how they kind of felt like prisoners. You see Alicent, her life doesn't seem happy at all. Her and the king's relationship seems very much just like a contract, pretty loveless, which is kind of what Daemon said as well. That's all marriage is, a political contract, I think he said, or a political duty. And so you really see that with Alicent and the king's relationship. In a way, Alicent and Rhaenyra kind of both feel trapped. As I think they actually have a lot in common. They're both kind of in a tight situation that they don't necessarily want to be in, and that's what's kind of drawing them closer again to how we saw them in the beginning. So anyways, guys, great episode. I messed up one, but good though. And I'm looking forward to next week seeing the fallout from this and how our characters move forward. You guys let me know what you thought of the episode as always down below in the comments. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys. And I will see you for the next episode of House of the Dragon. Until next time, guys, take care and see you soon.